If you can tell, like, look how messy. I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed. And I'm going to unravel this entire side and start over. If you look close, like, it looks a little messy. So far, I'm okay with how it looks. So did I complete the actual goal of this video? Maybe. Do I think that I am capable of crocheting an entire concert outfit that is actually wearable? I guess we'll see. Hi all, it's me Allison. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another crochet vlog. Now in today's vlog, I am going to be attempting to create the perfect 5 Seconds of Summer concert outfit. And I'm a little scared on how this is actually going to turn out. For those of you who don't know, 5 Seconds of Summer has been in my entire life since I was in middle school. And unfortunately, it's not a phase. As an adult, I am still just as obsessed with them as I was in high school, except now I have my own big girl money to spend big girl bucks to see them. So the name of the tour that they're on right now is Everyone's a Star. So I felt like I wanted to incorporate star elements into my outfit. And I thought, what better way to have a completely unique outfit for this concert than to make it myself? I constructed a pretty rough concept of what I want as far as the concert outfit goes. I think right now I'm just going to stick with making a top, and then if that goes well, maybe we can see what other elements I can throw in there. But the top is crucial because if this doesn't work out, I'm gonna have to find a backup plan. So as you can see with this photo, I'm going for kind of a keyhole tank top that has a big opening in the chest area and have a star in the middle. I think while the top is very simple, it's a very easy way for me to lean into more star accessories for the entire concert outfit. So that's what I'm going to be trying an attempt to make today. Now, unfortunately, I did start this vlog yesterday and all of my footage got deleted. So I already have started on this project. So this is what we have thus far. I already have like half the star made already, and it's actually looking really good. I know this looks absolutely super tiny. I'm using really thin yarn. So this is probably going to take me a while, honestly. That's why I wanted to start so early. But this is what we have so far. I think it's looking pretty good. I'm loving the star color with this white. I think it's going to look really pretty. So I'm going to try and maybe get the star done today and start mapping out like how I want it. I don't know if I want to do ties with the two straps that come together or if I want to do a button. I think I also want to try and do buttons on the back. We'll see how that turns out, actually. I don't really know yet, but I feel like buttons are a good way to make this like feel tighter and have more of a tighter fit than being super loose. But I am very pleased with the way that this is looking so far. I actually was really scared to do tapestry crochet because I've never done it before, but the tutorial that I'm using, which I will link down below, makes it very easy to comprehend, and I'm excited to see this fully as a star. So let's get back into finishing this shape. Okay, so I am officially done with the star panel. It's looking so cute. I actually love how tiny it is. Like, I wanted it to be pretty subtle. Unfortunately, the tutorial that I'm following used like significantly thicker yarn. So this is actually supposed to be like covering my chest. Obviously that's not the case. So now I'm going to go in with single crochets on the sides here and get to the length that I want. That will take some time. Obviously you can see how tiny this is, but this is looking so cute so far. I'm actually so excited. Honestly, it's probably a good thing that all my footage from yesterday got deleted because I had to start over about 17,000 times to even get to this point. So honestly, I was just saving you time so you don't have to deal with that. But Oh my gosh, I love this, and I love how thick it is. I like how there's not much see-through, so maybe like I don't have to wear something underneath it. I mean, I probably will wear a tank top underneath, but still, like it's thick enough where maybe that's not going to be an issue. Okay, let's start making this wide enough to cover my chest. It has been entirely way too long since I picked this back up, but I did a little work today, and so now we kind of have the band part of it. Unfortunately, one side has a little bit more stitches than the other. So as you can see, like it is a tad uneven, and unfortunately, like I just don't have the energy to unravel an entire side and do it again because I already unraveled half of this and tried one more time. And unfortunately, it just seems like perhaps the extra stitches came from the very beginning. And I don't have the energy. I just don't. Like, God forbid a girl just doesn't want to have to go back and redo it. So I'm going to keep going. That's probably horrible. That's probably going to make this look absolutely terrible. Like, my hopes is that, like, while it is a little uneven, it's more uneven kind of on the back side. And I feel like I could maybe potentially, like, not even it out, but, like, it's not going to be as noticeable if I just, like, keep going. Can you tell? Like, you can definitely tell, like, this side is super even, and then this side has, like, a little bit more. But, like, this took me so long. It took me so long. I don't want to have to do it again. This is a tough decision, unfortunately. Like, it already looks horrible down here. My foundation chain was so severely messy. If you can tell, like, look how messy that looks, which I think is fine because this tour is very much like grunge, right? So, like, if it looks a little messy and, like, you know, distressed, I think that's okay. I am just scared that, like, it's going to end up looking really bad as far as, like, the uneven of it goes. But it's, like, only slightly. I think it's, like, 2 stitches off. I think I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to look at it a little bit longer and then make a decision. Okay, team, I decided that I'm going to do the right thing, and I'm going to unravel this entire side and start over. I have 25 stitches here on this side, and there's only 22 on this side. And I want to be proud of my work. Okay. Like, I want to be proud of that I did something. Obviously you saw the first part of the star, like I watched the tutorial, but now I'm kind of freehanding it. This is like the first time I've ever like really freehand a pattern before. And so I want to make sure that I am doing my due diligence and making myself proud and not pissing myself off and not sabotaging myself by the end of this, because I actually do want to wear this to the Five Sauce concert. Okay, so off we go to unravel this side once again. I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed. Okay, it's been a couple of days. I've been super busy, but I finally finished the band of this thing. As you saw, I did have to completely redo one side, and honestly, I'm glad that I did. I knew that I made the right choice. It looks so much better. God bless. I am still a little nervous about how horrible this bottom looks, but I'm hoping I'll be able to cover it up once I start, you know, doing the rest of this top. So for now, this is going to be like a right here situation. And then I'm going to go all the way down. And I think I've thought about this a lot. And I think I might do like a small ruffle at the bottom because, like, why not? I love a ruffle. Oh, and also I bought this light pink thread yarn that I might use to kind of embroider like the outline of the star, because the skirt that I'm looking at for this outfit is like pink with red polka dots, and I just feel like it might tie the whole thing together if we do the red and the pink together. This is going to be the end of the project type embellishment. I might even put it, who's to say, I might even put it like within the ruffle, like maybe do a multi-layer ruffle where there's like a white, pink, and red. I don't know yet. I need to see how it looks as the shirt as a whole first before I add things, but I am excited. I feel like this is going to really like elevate the star, because while the star looks good here, if you look close, like it looks a little messy, which I think is the point. I do think that like tapestry crocheting does usually look messy. I feel like it looks cleaner when you knit. I don't know how to do that. So I might do that just to like clean this up a bit and add a little dimension, if you will. But now that I finally did this, I feel like this is going to be the easy part. We're just going to keep going and going until we reach the length that I want it. I am a little hesitant because right now we have this small band that's going to sit here. I'm wondering once I get under here, if I start doing double crochets so that we like change up the texture a little bit. I mean, as you can see, we changed up the texture here. We're doing horizontal and vertical stitches, which I think honestly looks kind of cool, I'll be honest. I don't know if changing up the stitches a lot is going to make this look worse. I digress. A single crochet is going to be really hot, but it is an inside concert. So maybe it won't be that bad, but it is in the middle of June, so it could be that bad. All this to say, I'm going to go sit on the balcony, get a little air, a little fresh air, and make some progress on this shirt because time is ticking. I have about a month and a half and I'm going really slow. Like I started this almost a month ago and this is as far as I've gotten. So. Okay, it's been a couple of days, and by a couple of days, I do mean like almost a week, and unfortunately, I haven't gotten that far as like, you know, making a lot of progress. I have been trying to crochet every single night, but unfortunately, like I have been really exhausted from work. If you can literally believe it or not, having a 9-to-5 and hobbies is extremely difficult. Anyway, I want to show you my progress. So this is what we have so far. I have a few more rows, I think, in order to get like the full band. And then I might switch up the stitches and start doing like double crochets or something to make this go by quicker. Or maybe I can like try and find like a lacy crochet stitch. I don't really know, honestly. I feel like this has just been like a conglomerate of just like different stitches, which honestly I don't think is a bad thing for this concert. Like the vibe is like messy and like chaotic and, you know, just like grunge. And I feel like if this is like super crazy with like the stitches, like as you can see, like we've got 3 different stitches so far, or just it just looks like 3 different stitches. Anyway, so I don't think it's going to be a bad thing if I like change it up, but I'm just scared that this is going to be extremely hot. And I wanted to make the band thick so that like I could wear a bra, no problem. But I'm wondering if I do change it up for like the waist on. I do still want to do like a slight ruffle at the end of this thing. So I don't know how well that's going to look with like a lace stitch or anything like that. I wish there was like something about like stars. Like I wish there was like a star stitch. I don't consider myself advanced like literally at all. I feel like I'm floundering with this thing, but I do want to see this through. Even if I don't wear it to this concert, I'm going to see this through. This project has been on my mind for months. So I want to at least finish it for my own peace of mind, even if I don't wear it. I'm going to crochet a little bit. My dinner is cooking, and I'm going to really dedicate myself to crocheting today and tonight. And actually this weekend, I'm like really diving into the crochet, if you can believe it. So I might do that as well. I'm scared this is going to turn out really ugly. I just realized I'm wearing the exact same shirt that I was wearing in the last couple of clips that I showed you guys. Unfortunately, I do wear this shirt like pretty much every single week, and you just so happen to catch me on the same day that I wear this shirt. So who could blame me? Valaris, City of Starlight, like who can blame me? Okay, so I got to the portion where I'm starting to do more of like my torso area, and I fear I have already like made a mistake with this. Like I should have not made this round like from the beginning. I should have like done it completely flat and then like stitched it all together by the end of it. Unfortunately, like I'm just not gonna go back. I think it'll turn out looking fine, and I'm not even sure it would look even better the other way. So we're just gonna keep pushing forward. I have decided that the torso portion is going to be like a mesh situation, you can see, because I do not want to die of a heat stroke, considering this is in the middle of June in South Florida. So I'm gonna experiment with a design. Like I don't know if I want it to be all mesh or if it's like mesh, a couple of rows of just like normal double crochets, back to mesh, like a back and forth situation. I don't know yet. I feel like I want to start with the back and forth because I don't want to like show too much skin. And at the same time, like I don't want the mesh to look funky, if that makes sense. So I did 2 rows of mesh stitches, and now I just did like a row to go around, and I'm going to do a couple rows of double crochets. And if it's ugly, I'll take them out and just do straight mesh. This project is all about experimenting. Like I said, this is the first time that I haven't used a video tutorial to teach me how to do this other than the star portion, because I had no idea how to do that. But the rest, like I'm really just kind of going based off instinct, because honestly, how am I going to learn how to make informed decisions if I don't fail? I hate that it has to be this project, considering like I do want it to look good for the concert, but so far I'm okay with how it looks. For some reason though, like I did fully just do like single crochets from the bottom on. I don't know if you can see or not, but like from here and here, like it looks different. I don't know what happened. It's officially Saturday, so I am going to try and dedicate basically all day. And hopefully I can finish the torso portion, because like I said, it's going to be kind of like a crop top anyway. And the mesh stitches don't take that long. So I feel like I could probably do that and maybe start on the sleeves. I don't know yet, but fingers crossed that this actually ends up looking okay. But at the end of the day, like I'm learning. I'm teaching myself. I'm learning, okay? No one taught me how to crochet. I taught myself. So like I really have no guidance. I'm really just going off instinct, so... This is what we have so far. I'm doing like a stripe looking situation, doing 2 rows of mesh and then doing some double crochets and then going back to the mesh. It's looking pretty good so far. It's getting a little loose. I definitely do think I'm gonna have to use some elastic thread and tighten some places up once I figure out how to do that, of course, but I'm not hating the way it's looking right now. I will say, like, up close, it looks pretty messy. This is definitely not looking the best that it could, unfortunately. And the back does not look that much better, unfortunately, as well. So I've definitely made some mistakes that I have definitely learned from. I don't think it's unwearable at the moment. Now, what's really going to be the test is how the straps end up looking. Now that I've like incorporated the mesh, I kind of want to have mesh straps and then do the tie situation here. And I need to figure out how to do that. So just wanted to give you an update. This is what we have so far. I'm going to keep going. Hopefully I can finish this portion pretty soon and start on the arms. So I was able to finish the body piece, and I did end up adding a little bit of a ruffle at the end of it. So this is kind of the body piece. But as I said, it was a little loose. So I ended up adding a corset in the back. I know this looks heinous right now. It actually looks really cute when it's like tied up and tight. But I did add a corset because I felt like that was the easiest way to make sure that this fits correctly, as well as like add something just a little bit more, because as much as I'm loving the way this is looking, it like needed something else. I wanted to figure out how to do like a corset on the side, do like this situation, like have on both sides and have like strings hanging down, because I thought that would be cute. But like I couldn't find a tutorial for that, and unfortunately like I'm just like not confident to like practice that on my own. So we did one on the back. The last thing we have to do is make the straps. I am scared. The tutorial I found does not use mesh, and I like, as much as I want to try and experiment, like I feel like I've done enough, but I wanted to try and do mesh straps that goes like this. Unfortunately, like I cannot figure out for the life of me on how to do it. I think I'm just going to play it safe. I feel like I've taken too many risks with this one, and we're just going to play it safe. All right, let's get into the straps and see if that is going to like pull this thing together. Okay, so I was going to work on the sleeves. I got a little bit of a strap situation going. I was doing a little test. It does not look good, okay? I don't know if it's because this yarn is so thin, or maybe I just like don't like the way that the style looks on me. I've never worn a shirt like this, so like maybe that was the case. So I did a whole strap, mind you. Unfortunately, I just don't think that it is going to work for this top in particular, but I honestly do think that it's cute as a tube top as well. The real question is, will I wear it to the concert? I'm still on the fence. This is the final look. Okay, I think it's cute. We got a little back here, right? Like, I think it's cute. I don't know if it's like concert worthy. I'm getting really insecure about not being punk rock enough. This is clearly not punk rock at all, but it does go with the theme of the tour. So I'm like, do I wear it or do I have a backup plan? No, I do already have a backup outfit planned out just in case. I might take both with me to the concert and then day of kind of see how I'm feeling. I'm not going to wear these jeans, by the way. I don't have my bottoms yet, but like this is the top so far. I'm not going to act like I hate it because I really do like it. I just like am unsure if it's the vibe of the tour or not, or if it's the vibe that I want to go for. Either way, it's still cute. Like I'm going to take it with me. We just have to see if it actually gets worn. Okay, I just want to give you guys kind of like an up close and personal look at it. So as you guys know, I've had a lot of complications and mishaps and mistakes that I made. Like you can just see how loose that foundation chain was because of how big these gaps are. A girl is learning. And then obviously like I had to change like all the stitches up. There's like a random line right here where I don't know where it came from. But I do like how the mesh ended up looking. I'm not opposed to a lace up. I wanted it not to have that. So did I complete the actual goal of this video? Maybe. Am I satisfied with the results? Kind of. Do I think that this is a outfit that I could potentially wear to the 5 Seconds of Summer concert? 100%. Will I? Who is to say? You know what though? Even if I don't even end up wearing it to the concert, I went through so many trials and mistakes that I feel like I am going to be able to take away from moving forward with my crocheting. I feel like I kind of now have more of a grasp on how to create simple projects because I did this kind of on my own. So even if I don't end up wearing it, it was a good experience for me. I will wear it somewhere else. Like this top will see the light of day somewhere. It might not be the 5 Seconds of Summer concert, but it could be at somebody else's concert, okay? Like this top will make its debut somewhere. Also, if you guys have any tips or tricks or anything maybe that made you really want to cringe out of your skin while watching this, and you are an avid crocheter, like I would love to hear your criticism. I would love to hear your tips because I am still learning, as I said, and I would love to hear from some experienced crocheters because I am doing this on my own. So be sure to leave a comment down below with anything, literally any feedback. I would love it. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe if you don't mind. I'll have social media links down below. I have Instagram, Goodreads, TikTok, so be sure to check out those links if you don't mind. But for now,